Thank you so much, Reverend Mary. Welcome to Tulema Radio. My name is Francis John, and I'm happy that we're also honored to have you today for this interview. This is one of our first interview, and particularly to a Reverend. And just to host you this time is a privilege and honor for us to have you. First of all, we'd like to straight away give you a chance. They said, I can introduce you better the way you can introduce yourself. So I'll give you the platform to introduce yourself to our listeners and viewers. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Francis, and great appreciations to the 211 Radio for giving me a chance and having the willingness to interview me. My name is Mary, Reverend Mary Achobol. I'm the pastor here at St. Michael, South Sudanese Episcopal Church in the Diocese of Olympia. I'm also a missioner to the Diocese of Olympia. I'm a Pan-African missioner to our diocese here.
Oh, thank you so much. Reverend Mary, can you tell us a little bit about your background and actually more focus into your journey to priesthood or to pastorhood? Tell us a little bit about it.
Thank you, Francis, once again. Well, my journey is kind of long. I'm a mother of 5. We are blessed with 5 children. My husband, Simon Abdul Dalamur, who came to the United States as one of the lost boys. And he went through, completed his education, was able to have his master's degree, and now he's a social worker. And through that journey, he looked back and decided to, have a helping hand.
Wow.
So he went back home, and the marriage was done, our wedding was done, attended by relatives and everyone, and then he did the process, and I came to United States in 2008. When I moved here in 2008, Simon already, my husband, had a congregation, and they worshiped by church by the side of the road, which is St. John by then. And when I came, I joined the congregation, and from there, I was raised up in church. I grew up in church. My childhood is all basically in church. My dad is a bishop, and so we were raised and grown within a Christian community. So when I moved to Washington, I find a Christian community. I had a church where my husband, the congregations he attends, so we all joined and be part of that community. So when it comes to my journey to priesthood, years back we have a reverend whose name is William Dane. The diocese sent him to the seminary, and he was able to complete his studies, and then was ordained as a pastor at St. John's, South Sudanese Episcopal Church. After a few years of ministering to us, and he went to Australia and joined his family. And then we were back again in search for a priest. So the bishop asked, by then it was Bishop Rico, he asked, whoever is willing and will not leave the state again, we can send them to school and they can be ordained as a pastor, and you guys can have your own priest, so that you won't be searching for supply priests. So it was announced at the church, and the majority of congregation reached out to me and say, "Hey, Mary, think you can do this." And being a mother of young children, I think of it, and then we sit down as a family. My husband Simon and we sat down, and Simon agreed, and I agreed that I can do this. So because it has to start from the family and then extend it outside. So from then I put down my name on the list, and there were other gentlemen who have also put their name down. And we were waiting for the approval now from the bishop. And lucky enough, some gentlemen decided along the way that, this is not my calling, so I'm stepping down. So they did, and I was left. So I joined Iona School. And during the process of getting to school and that preparation, James was invited to by a member at St. John to join St. John if he wants to be a priest. So when he came and joined us, the bishop accepted both of us, and we both went to school.
Wow.
The challenging part during that time, I was questioned by some folks, how are you going to do it? A mother of 5, and the church needs commitment. How are you going to do it? And I told them, we are joining hands as a family, and for sure my husband gave me that upper hand. He supported me to the max. Remembering very well, during my first day of orientation, I was pregnant. And my prayer was, I want to make sure that this is a blessing, but I don't want anything to hold me back,
right,
because I have accepted to serve the people of God. So 5 days before the orientation, I had my baby, Victoria. And Simon, my husband, was very supportive. He stayed with the baby, and I went for orientation.
Yes.
5 days right after coming out of the hospital.
Wow.
And that shows how committed we as a family were. So I went to school 3 years of Iona. And after 3 years, with great support from my husband Simon, I was able to complete my seminary. And then a year after I completed, the COVID came. And the ordination was delayed a little bit, but then afterwards I was ordained into a transition deacon, and then 6 months later I was ordained as a full priest. Yes.
Wow. Thank you for sharing this one. And you mentioned that you went to the seminary before Pastor James.
No, I didn't go to the seminary before him. He came from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And the diocese accepted him if he's willing to be a priest, to join us.
Oh, okay.
So we both were accepted to join